I'm Takumi Nishijo. Yua confronted me at the internet cafe. She told me that I had DID, or multiple personality disorder, and that a different aspect of my personality was the murderer. I tried to run, but it wasn't just Yua chasing me. Police officers were hot on my trail, too. That's when Ayase came to my rescue. Apparently, she was a suspect, too, because her song predicted the staking. Together, Ayase and I ran from the police. Once we had lost them, she showed me something incredible. She pulled a real D-sword out of empty space. Then, inexplicably, another Ayase appeared right in front of me. It was a version of her from a delusion I had before. Delusions becoming real. When I got back to home base, I saw an online video of the first New-Gen incident, known as the Group Dive. I heard a familiar sound and I knew who shot the footage. It was the General.
We now know that the phrase, "those eyes, whose are they," the famous dying message from the vampire incident, was spoken by a member of the Group Dive.
What this means is that all 4 incidents might have been the work of a single criminal mastermind.
Police know where the video was posted. It happened at a local internet cafe. Although they can't be certain who's responsible, authorities say their investigation is generating some good leads.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would the General bother uploading that video? Is he trying to provoke me?
The time is here. Awaken now. If you don't, many people are going to die. Be strong. No matter what, you can't give up.
Yeah, right. That's basically a threat. You can give up and run away if you want, but if you do, I'm going to kill you. I have to find my D-sword and fast. D-sword. But I still don't know. How the hell am I supposed to get one?
You are the only one who can find it. You must do it alone.
This is too much. I didn't even get a hint. And what about Remy? I can't figure her out. Is she on my side?
It's called visual rebuilding. Individuals who have been blind since birth are given the ability of seeing again. It's achieved with the use of a device similar to a video camera.
What if you reverse that? You might possibly be able to change what you're thinking into electronic signals. Send your thoughts to a video recording device and convert that information into data. For example, if you sent a mental image of what person A is thinking to a hard disk recorder and turned it into a video recording, and then somehow transmitted that information to person B's brain, that would mean that person A's mental delusion would become person B's reality. Your thoughts become part of the world. Maybe that's the answer I've been looking for. Maybe that's how I'll get my D-sword. Somebody, please help me.
You're okay. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's all right because I'm on your side.
I'm so scared. I'm afraid to be alone. I don't know what to do.
All right. How about I stay with you then? Sure, it's impossible for me to be with you 24/7, but still. We can meet up in the morning if you'd like to. And on the way to school, we can gossip about everybody. Of course, we can always sit with each other at lunchtime. We can walk home after class, too. And every once in a while, it might be fun to go shopping together at the anime store. I'll be there when you need me. If you think that will help you, then I'd be happy to do it. 'Cause honestly, I had been hoping I could help.
It's almost like we'd be lovers.
What do you think, Taku?
But, well, how come? Why would you go out of your way and sacrifice so much just for me?
Tan Hut! 'Cause you're my best friend and it's my responsibility. No more asking sad questions like why. You got it? Let's go home. It's all right. The coast is clear. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what exactly happened? An old man in a wheelchair. Are you sure that's what you saw?
I'm absolutely sure. You didn't see anyone like that?
No, I don't think so. You remember the intersection being empty, right? But it was crowded, just like it usually is. Everything happened really fast. Plus, there were so many people there, I might not have noticed someone in a wheelchair. But I'm pretty sure I didn't see him. I'm really sorry. I wish I could help you out.
At the very least, I'm certain it wasn't another delusion. The General is real, and I saw him. But maybe my delusion was Shibuya being completely deserted.
Hey, what's wrong?
Destroy these demons!
Destroy these demons!
Drive back the demons!
Drive back the demons! What kind of protest is this?
Destroy these demons!
Taku, what's the matter with you?
Drive back the demons! Destroy these demons!
Demons?
Drive back the demons!
Delicious! You're into Phantasm too? Everyone's talking about him these days, aren't they?
She said it was possible to make a video out of something that's in my mind. But how?
Taku, what exactly are you doing, huh? Oh, come on, this is no fun. Tell me what you're up to.
Here.
Let me see.
Equipment and methods for monitoring nerve impulses remotely. Technology for converting them and reproducing them as images and audio data. That's it. It's exactly what I've been looking for.
I don't understand. What's the big deal?
Well, put simply, this is a patent for new technology. It records footage of people's thoughts. In other words, you can use a special device to look in on the sound and images a person is thinking in their subconscious without them ever knowing about it.
Secret footage of other people's thoughts? Is something like that possible?
After I saw that, it just hit me. The power to make a delusion reality? To make someone's thoughts come to life? No. Even if there is some sort of scientific system which makes it possible to convert thoughts into images, to think I might have supernatural powers is insane. But what if it's not? What if that's the only way to get a D-Sword? What if I have to unleash a special power from within me? Is it as easy as that? I just have to picture a sword in my mind? Will it appear in my hand?
Stop it! Taku, about that sword.
Huh?
Just forget it. Please throw it away.
But why? What for?
'Cause you're not a little kid anymore.
Huh?
Sure, I can understand how men love that kind of toy, regardless of how old they are, but can you imagine what someone would think if they saw you swinging that thing around all by yourself? Think what they'd say.
Man, that scared me.
I don't get it. Are they popular? Just wondering. Seems like an unusual thing for someone to buy.
Well, this is just an imitation, actually, but real ones are out there.
Real ones?
Oh yeah, I know people who have them. I saw their D-Swords. 2 girls, actually. They both go to school with us. No, I'm serious. These things exist. They're not toys.
You know it's against the law to carry swords, right? Who are these girls, and how do you know them?
She smells nice.
Well, they're not your girlfriends, are they? Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
I can't believe it. I don't know what to say. How am I supposed to respond to this?
But I'm still curious. Who are they?
Well, I don't know.
Is something the matter?
Is this a delusion?
Taku?
Yes?
I'm thirsty. Not to be a bother, but do you have anything to drink by chance?
Yeah. There's soda.
Ooh, fresh squeezed juice would be nice. I'll be right back. See you soon!
No way! Mimi, you're an exhibitionist?
What's that?
Ah!
Jeez, Taku, you scared me. What was that all about? You were acting really strange. First you started mumbling to yourself, then out of nowhere you started screaming. What's wrong?
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Weird, there's not even any soda. I'm thirsty. I think I'll go buy something. Be back in a minute.
Sure. I guess that means the erotic Remy wasn't real after all. Just another delusion. But still... The erotic Remy. Both of the ISAs. What exactly was it that made both of them feel so real to me? And how was I able to reproduce them? What is this new info, huh? Again? Hold on. The Internet Cafe has already given this event a name? Brainless. What's this? The victim's a psychiatrist? On the streets of Shibuya just before dawn on the 23rd, a psychiatrist from A.H. Tokyo General Hospital was killed. Oh, I can't believe this. It's Dr. Takashina. Dr. Takashina was murdered? This is aimed at me. The General is clearly trying to provoke me. I know it. Help me. Somebody save me. Help me, please. Oh, no, 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 no! Help me! Help me! Oh, please save me, Remy! Remy! No, she's gone. Where is she? Where did she go? Remy, save me! Don't leave me alone like this, please! I'm begging.
Taku. I'm back now.
Remy. You're back.
I'm right here. Don't worry, there's no reason for you to be afraid.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Right now, she's the only thing keeping my spirit from breaking. If it weren't for her, I'd go completely insane. I want to hold on to these hands forever.
Hey, who the hell are you?
I'll ask the questions here.
You're not one of us. Get lost!
Where's Hatano?
Hatano? Sorry, I don't know that guy. And I wouldn't tell you anything even if I did know him. Hey, what's your problem?
I'm so sorry. It just slipped right out of my hand.
Now hold on! I swear to you, I wasn't lying. I don't know who that person is, I promise!
Oh, don't worry. I believe you. But whether you know him or not, I'll destroy it regardless. Nozomi.
The power to make my thoughts reality. What if I've had that ability my entire life? That day I wasn't able to go on the field trip. What if everything that happened back then was reality reflecting my imagination? If that's the case, then
Morning! I came to get you. Why do you keep spacing out like that? I told you yesterday that I was gonna come and get you. What did you think? I was gonna stand up my favorite person in the world? Not a chance. 10 hot, Taku. I'm not the type of person who goes back on her word. You know, I've been wondering why winter skies are so gray and faded. I bet it's because the cold weather makes everyone depressed, so fewer people wish for blue skies. Do you think?
it's strange, but I feel like I've had this conversation with Remy before.
So even if it's freezing, let's keep our spirits up.
Takumi. I hope the cops haven't bothered you. You must find your sword. You don't have any other choice but to do so.
Give me a hint, please. I just need a little guidance. How'd you manage to get yours?
It was there before I ever realized it. I didn't know what had happened at first. Once I changed my perspective, I understood. It's possible that your mind is already ready and willing to see it, but you are too afraid to look.
Yeah, but I've been looking everywhere, and I'm not afraid. I swear I'm ready for this.
Hey, Taku, tell me, how'd you pull that off? What gives? I didn't realize you two were close. That's the first time I've ever seen her talk to anyone. It's time to fess up. What did you do to make her fall for you? Come on, man, I'm not kidding.
Stop it! Why don't you just relax? You're bothering Taku.
Actually, he's the one bothering me. So, time to spill the beans, my friend. What exactly did you do, Taku? Tell me.
I wish they wouldn't look at me.
You know, I never thought you would be so popular.
What?
Oh, come on, you haven't noticed yet? Weren't you hanging out with a pretty third year with glasses, or was that just my imagination?
Well, she was...
Yeah, you already told me. She was really mean to you or something, right? Oh yeah, and today you were chatting with that Ayase girl. And then there's Kozue, too. She said something to you on her first day of school, didn't she? And don't forget, now you're going home with me, Mr. Popular. See?
It's true. I have noticed that lately. My time's finally come.
Speaking of which, what exactly were you talking about? I mean, this morning with Ayase. I would like to know. It's probably not my place to ask, but still, I'm sort of curious. Because when you were talking to her, you looked deep in thought, like something was really bothering you. I was a little worried.
We were just chatting about the D-swords and stuff. She's got one. I hoped she might help.
Oh, yeah?
It's the real thing.
Well, that's highly illegal.
But she...
I'm telling you, that one's only a toy that just looks real. A toy, a toy, a toy, a toy.
I'm not sure, but it's possible I have the ability to turn my thoughts into reality. And I think that's why the General is after me.
Are you talking about that thing you looked up online? Taku, do you have one of those?
That's not what I mean. I think I might be able to affect reality without the help of a machine.
You're teasing me, you big weirdo! I get it. You're just mimicking an anime you've been watching, aren't you?
It happened to me when I was young. An accident when I was in elementary school.
Don't overthink it. It's just another one of your silly delusions. Try not to dwell on it anymore, okay? No one's there. You're fine.
Hey, Momo, my girl.
Bonnie boy, what brings you here?
You got any good stuff on the New Gen incident?
Ah, you brought food, I see. You know me too well. There's been another New Gen crime, right? So what's the plan? Are your people busy pursuing the GE rate angle?
Yeah, that's right. The GE rates. Pretty amazing stuff. I owe you big time for turning me onto this lead.
That's it?
That's it. No, actually, I'm investigating this thing all on my own.
Have you lost your mind? Bonnie boy, going at this alone can be extremely dangerous. Or did you forget what happened to Professor Oda after he gave that televised lecture on GE rates? Is that what you're after?
Yeah, he was the victim in the staking, wasn't he? I'll be fine, don't worry about me. I tried to persuade the bosses to jump on board with this GE angle, but they think that I'm a crazy person. So, is it really possible to use biorhythms as weapons of mass destruction? The truth is, I can't wrap my head around it. If you think about it, the whole thing does sound a little bit nutty, doesn't it?
Look, it's exactly like I told you before. You're police, you know what it's like when there's a full moon. The biorhythm curves all spike. Well, what if something caused biorhythms to jump even higher?
The people would get all excitable, wouldn't they?
And that's not all. Shibuya is a very special place. The math is simple. The higher the G rate, the higher the biorhythm curve will be. The rate is 6,800 times greater than the rate of a full moon. That's not exactly an insignificant jump.
What's causing it to happen now?
Here's what Professor Oda said before he was killed. That about 6 months ago, there was an unexpected increase in the GE rates, which is usually impossible unless there's a sudden geological change in the surrounding area.
Change?
Right. At the crossing in front of the station, you'd need energy on the level of a volcanic eruption in order to match it.
A volcano? There's a force like that in the middle of the city? That's insane.
That's exactly the point. Our GE rates are off the charts right now.
And when the professor tried to tell the public about this, the new gen killer murdered him?
The day before he was murdered, the program he was scheduled to appear on went off the air. No explanation. Never showed.
Are you sure?
I got the info from a friend who works for the station.
Hard to imagine a television network being pressured that way. Who's got pull like that?
I don't know any specifics, but government, religion, and business, those are definitely people who aren't afraid to get their noses dirty. Bonnie boy, you could lose your job, you know.
If I can catch the new gen perp and put a stop to all this, then that's fine by me.
Come look at this.
Maewa party. Momo, give me a break here. If I was making an educated guess, I probably would have said opposition party. This is the last thing I would have thought. If this blows up, it'll shake the whole country.
No, this can't be true.
Hey, Taki, what's wrong?
Look at this.
Huh? Whoa, they're going crazy over it.
Phantasm. Fess's real name is Ayase. She was previously hospitalized due to psychiatric problems.
AHM, Arkhart Medical Group. It's a long-standing specialized medical facility which only treats serious mental cases.
Ayase's been there too.
Hurry up. You must find it. If you can find your sword, you will be saved.
I wonder if I can really believe the things she says. Oh, damn. Stupid phone scared me. That's exactly why I didn't want one.
Well, pick it up.
It's probably just Nanami. Hello? What? Who is this? The General? Sarah, baby, what should I do? Should I answer?
You can't ignore him, you know. Just hang up.
Oh, yeah. I could definitely just hang up, huh?
What's that? Taki.
Hello? Yes? And who is this exactly? Oh, I'm fine. No, everything's okay. It's just... I'm sorry, say that again? But that can't be possible, because actually I'm the one who...
Get away from the windows!
Yes. Yes. She's my sister. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you very much.
You're always super special. That's why you are here with me. Oh, baby, I'm happy to be with you. Big sign of love and peace. When there's enough bombs to blow the earth, all they kids only prioritize money they own. 味方だよと目を背けながら言うみん
those eyes? Whose are they?